If you're not getting speaking gigs, it's because you're not contacting enough people. So let's talk about building your outbound sequence.
How'd you do that?
I see that success is not something you pursue, it is something you are.
So it's pretty simple. If you're not getting speaking gigs, I can almost guarantee it's because you don't have an outbound sequence in place. You're basically not contacting enough people. And so I'm going to show you exactly how to build your outbound sequence. This is very simple, but here are the steps. So step one is you figure out who's hiring you. So what kinds of organizations hire you? So maybe it's sales organizations. Maybe if you're a sales speaker, it's obviously sales organizations. So you think in terms of, okay, insurance, real estate companies, those are sales organizations. And so you think, okay, who's going to hire me? The next step to building your outbound sequence is to get the tools. And these are just simple tools that you need in order to actually build a full system. So something like a CRM is what you need, and an email tool. If your CRM incorporates the email with it, then great. Something like Base CRM does both, but you can simply get a CRM and you can get something like Yesware in order for your email sequence to go together. But just get the tools in place, and by tools, I really just mean a CRM and something like Yesware. Step number 3 to building your outbound sequence is simply write your script, to write your emails. And I prefer emails. You can cold call people if you want, but I prefer emails. They're much faster, they're more efficient, everything's better. But basically you write down, here's exactly what I'm going to say. And if you don't know what you're going to say, then this is going to basically stop you from contacting people, because you're going to kind of get this fear of, oh, what should I do? What should I say? So you want to literally write out your email templates. And this is your first email, second email, write out exactly what you're going to say. The fourth step is you literally prospect. This is where you find the events. So you go out, you look for the events. And if you go to speakinglifestyle.com/finding-speaking-gigs, then you'll see 22 ways to find events. If you don't know how to find events after reading that, then I don't know what to say. I mean, a pimp slap is coming your way. But it's pretty simple. I mean, you start prospecting, and the fifth step is where you really execute. This is where you start contacting them. This is the outbound sequence. Multi-million-dollar businesses do this. This is how you build a speaking business. So let me walk you through the steps. Let me give you a perfect example of everything and how it goes together. Step number 1, I'm a sales speaker and I say, okay, I'm going after sales organizations like RE/MAX, insurance agents, insurance agencies. Those are sales organizations. So I say, okay, this is who I'm going after. So there's RE/MAX, Keller Williams, blah, 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 all these companies. Step 2, I say, okay, I'm going to buy a CRM, Base CRM, or Salesforce, or whatever CRM, and I'm going to buy Yesware. That way I can put the email templates in there, and here's exactly what I'm going to say. The first email, I'm going to say, hey, RE/MAX, I saw your annual conference in Florida. And then bam, here, this is exactly what I'm going to say. And this really depends on you, by the way, and how you sell yourself. So now I know exactly who I'm going after. I have the tools. I bought the CRM. I bought the Yesware. And I've written down exactly what I'm going to say. And now that I have everything, I'm simply going to start prospecting. Now I'm going to say, okay, here's RE/MAX's contact information. Here's Keller Williams's contact information. Here's this, here's that. Now I'm going to start prospecting for the events. And finally, I'm going to start contacting them one by one. I'm going to say, hey, bring me in for your event. The problem with a lot of speakers is they always think in terms of the hard part is finding the event. That's actually the easy part. In fact, in the Speak Pro Academy, I go into detail about building a full-blown dashboard of events where, I mean, it's just a massive, just tons of events that you could literally pick from. And finding events is easy. The hard part is being consistent, of literally building out your pipeline of saying, here's exactly what I'm going to say, here's how often I'm going to do it, every single day, bam, 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 that's what you're going to do. So if you want to build out your speaking business, if you want to build out your outbound sequence, that's literally all there is to it. Of course, there's small details, but that's the skeleton of how you're going to get gigs.